stay there at the moment, so I'm looking forward to going back to Shepton. Wait.
Yeah, actually, that photo that one of the our Facebook followers found, where you could see somebody behind the door, and there was nobody there. I thought that was really impressive.
Yeah,
that was really impressive.
Seen that, have you? No, someone screenshot our photo from our. Was it from the video we did?
It was a video.
Yeah.
They'd screenshot it.
Was it on the bit where I said?
The day?
Yeah. Was it on the bit when I said that I thought I saw someone walk past? Was it on that actual bit? Because I made you go out and have a look, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you didn't see anyone.
So what room was? Is that
when we were in the cell.
Yeah. Is that when the door opened?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But
You stood right
I
there.
know. So I thought somebody had a packet of crisps.
Yeah, what's going on? The
No,
door's
because it
open.
sounded. I thought one of you had opened a packet of crisps or something. No, it sounded like.
It did sound like that. You're right. Yeah.
So that's why I looked at you, because you were sat on the bed with your bag. Oh, you've had.
Oh, you got
a
snacks.
packet of crisps.
Actually, oddly, I think in those screenshots, I think Tammy, you're by the door, so it was not long before or after the door is open and closed, and then we know there was nobody there because we checked.
Yeah. But they've screenshot it and you can see it's getting darker and darker, and then it's all of a sudden it's covered fully.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to normal again.
Oh, can you show me in a minute? Will you just get up and show me?
Yeah.
Picture? Or is it you'd have to go through all?
So,
No, we should be able to find it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd
I
like
think
to
it's
look
on
at
our-
that. Yeah.
John, what about you? What?
Sorry, I'm on.
I'm not editing any of this. This is staying as it is. Go on, John, where's your favourite place to investigate?
The favourite place that I have been to so far is Markham Castle.
We've got that
Oh,
next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. We did an experiment that was up in like the dance room bit, and I've got like a wind up carousel thing, and we were playing that, and we had 4 K2s out. We were all round like a table, and K2s were about 10 feet away from us, but one for each of us.
Yeah.
And we were asking whatever it was, who do you want to wind up the carousel next? And it would be different people all the time. Different people. That was a bit weird. And then downstairs we were in a room where they've been going through the renovations. They've put a lot of stuff in this room for storage, safe storage. And we were in this particular room, which I don't think is generally open to investigators. We're just lucky that night. And we heard a little girl laugh. And they had the jury's still out with me on the SLS camera, because it will naturally try and plot something and give it 2 arms and 2 legs. Mm-hmm. But in this room there was like a child's high seat thing, and we had this child's voice, and we had something going on at this high chair. On this SLS, this high chair, and there was something going on there, but it wasn't on a tripod, so I don't know whether it was just slight movements trying to plot something, whether or not it was anything. And we wanted to come back down later on in the evening and ask this little child if she'd like to bring mum or dad along, right? So we went back there again with the SLS, and there was like a storage box, and honest to God, the figure that plotted out on the storage box, it was like somebody's just sat on the edge of it with the sort of legs out and everything. It was just weird, which wasn't there, and we were using the SLS in pretty much exactly the same place as before.
Yeah.
But it was picking up 2 figures this time, and that was a bit weird. But with the SLS, my lifetime ambition to see if I can be totally convinced it works is to have it up against a totally blank wall with no drafts, and you can evidence that there's no drafts, no nothing, and see a spirit walk, a stick man walking across.
Yeah.
I'd
will
love
totally
that.
convince me, and I think that would, there's an awful lot of doubters that say, the SLS is a load of crap, blah, 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 blah. But that's because they're applying that logic to it, so therefore it must be true. But actually, science can't prove that there isn't a spirit life either. So, you know, it's just that irrefutable evidence that people have got to come up with that proves that there's something there.
Mm.